Of you, take your seats. I want to recognize Major General Silwa, Civil First Division Commander. Welcome. I want to recognize my brother, Republic of Uganda, and Mama, the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports. Excellency, you're most welcome. Hoima in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. The project before us is 5 months old, and I want to say that confirms 35% of the project. Construction of the Hoima City Stadium. Your Excellency and Mama, you're most welcome. After that, I kindly request the other technical team get back as the President, the artistic impression and design of the Hoima City Stadium as per what they say when it is now and when it is complete, where they have come from and why it will be. So Papa to the embassy, this is a multi-sport stadium which will accommodate different kinds of games for Uganda. I thank the President for your visionary leadership, for the foresight you have for Uganda.
The construction of this stadium is more than just a building and the wood. It's a testament of our shared vision of the fostering sports development, creating employment, opportunities, and contributing to the socioeconomic transformation of this region and at the country at large. From very beginning, we approached this project with the highest level of professionalism, innovation, and dedication. Our goal is not just to build stadium, to create world-class sport facility that will serve as a hub for talent, community engagement, and national pride. We deeply appreciate the trust and support the government, all stakeholders who have played a vital role in bringing this project to life. Your commitment and vision have been instrumental in ensuring that Hoima Stadium becomes a reality. Once again, thank you all being here today. It's an honor to contribute this project, and we assure you of our unwavering dedication and to delivering the stadium that will stand as a symbol of progress for generations to come. Thank you, Excellency.
It's truly a joy and a privilege to stand before you today and witness the impressive progress of the Hoima Stadium project in such a short period of time. For Uganda, a country blessed with a young, vibrant and talented population, this stadium is much more than just a place for sports. It represents opportunity, hope and pride. Already, this project has created thousands of jobs, bringing livelihoods to families. And once completed, I have no doubt it will turn Hoima into one of the most exciting and dynamic centers in the country, attracting visitors and investments from near and far. Investing in infrastructure is like planting seeds that will bear fruit for future generations. Of course, the spotlight will shine brightly here during AFCON 2027, but the impact will go well beyond the tournament. This stadium will fuel growth in tourism, hospitality and other sectors, unlocking the great potential of Hoima and its surroundings.
It is a real pleasure and joy to be here this afternoon, accompanying the President to see the ongoing work for construction of Hoima City Stadium as one of the facilities that shall be hosting the African Cup of Nations tournament in 2027 in the months of July and August. I'm happy indeed to see the tremendous progress by SUUMA within this short period of 7 months since construction started in September 2024. I always want to thank Honorable Peter Ogwang, of course, and his team, as well as the local leadership who have been keeping an eye on the progress of the project and always bringing feedback to us as a ministry for further support by government if that support is required. And of course, working with our monitoring team led by Mr. Kenneth Semogirire, who's been working under the leadership of Peter Ogwang. Your Excellency, there are also other people from various ministries, departments, and agencies of government that have worked with us as a ministry responsible for sports to support SUUMA achieve what we have seen here today. We established an interministerial forum that brings together various MDAs to help us coordinate our response to the various issues to do with hosting a successful CHAN 2024 and AFCON 2027, because there are quite a number of areas to address that fall outside the education and sports sector. And based on the impressions that SUUMA showed us, I believe that once this facility is completed, it will add so much value to the development of sports in our country and more to this region in Bunyoro. Your Excellency, on behalf of the government of Uganda, allow me to extend appreciation to the late Dr. James Rujumba, who donated 10 acres of land, as well as the Federation of Uganda Football Association, FUFA, for the additional 10 acres given for the establishment of this stadium complex. The 22 acres that the government bought, together with the 20 acres received in donation from the 42 acres of land upon which the Hoima City Stadium complex is now being established. I also want to thank SUUMA for providing employment opportunities to the many Ugandans, because I have been meant to understand that 80% of the nearly 900 people working on this site are Ugandans. Yes, please give them a clap. Your Excellency, please allow me to also recognize your exceptional dedication to patriotic duty and a Pan-African commitment when it came to supporting not only Uganda's joint bid with Kenya and Tanzania to host AFCON 2027, but the identification of an able contractor that has demonstrated the capability to do this great job that we have seen today at Hoima City Stadium. I have no doubt in my mind that if the contractor maintains this pace and the government fulfills its part of the bargain, we shall have a complete stadium within the expected time as per our contract with SUUMA, I trust.
We had not talked of Hoima when we were talking about AFCON. You know, our people went. We have not done so much about sports infrastructure yet. Tetukatandikire kukora habye mzano. This was because Uganda's economy had collapsed and we had to revive the basic sectors. We only did Nambore some years ago, and the sports have come up mainly because of the general programs of the country. By bringing peace, many sportsmen have had time to come up. By expanding the educational facilities, the schools have produced many sports people. But in terms of infrastructure, we have not done so much, except Nambore, which is what we worked on deliberately. But when our people competed for AFCON, they came back and told us, we had one good international stadium, Nambore, and the second one, there was also Nachivuo, which the private person has worked on. Now, the second one was Akibua. Akibua, because of the victory which Akibua won in 1972 Olympic Games in Munich. When I visited Turkey with Mama here, the president, Erdogan, told us how he was a sports enthusiast as a young man. And he told me how he watched the Munich Games when Akibua won. They tried to look for the Uganda flag. The Uganda flag was nowhere to be found because nobody expected Uganda to win. I was told by the president of Turkey, the one who told us when we visited him. He was a young man when he was watching, 1973. So because of that, the logical choice was Lira, Akibua Stadium. But the sports people came with their own boromborombo, their own issues. They said the stadium must be near an international airport. Why? That the sports people come and fly in and fly out and what? Something I can't follow there. Oh, if that is the case, then we have an international airport at Hoima. So you come to Hoima. That's how Hoima comes. Now, so here we are. Hoima kari entanda ya abandi. Now, with the stadium, with all these sports people coming, I direct the Prime Minister, when we meet in Cabinet on Monday, to raise the issue of the hotels. You heard them talking about the hotels. Abahoima bueno hotel wa uriaho. Hata baheru beizire tora abatuta. So let's discuss how to stimulate the private sector. The government will refer a hospital for people who may get heart attacks and all those. That one we are going to work on also. So therefore, I'm happy to be here with Mom and the Vice President and Prime Minister and see the work. This company, SUUMA, seems to be a serious company. They have done a good work in a very short time. I want to congratulate them. We have given them the money. The money is available. So that's not a problem at all. So therefore, I want to thank everybody. To catch up, we talked about the hotel beds and the hospital. So people who collapse and drink too much alcohol. Then you also talked about the access roads. So Nabanja, let us talk about that. So we don't have much to talk about. We are happy. We are happy to be here. Let SUUMA. Regarding the rest of the infrastructure, we are going to work on Akibwa also. And now we have had to link Akibwa with the Gulu Airport. Upgrade the airport in Gulu, which is an Air Force base, upgrade it to become an international airport.